Hey Damien, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm a little bit early cause I don't know whether you know this content creator, um, but it's Zero the Infinite. I'm going to be on the guest panel for his live at 5 Pa- um, Pacific Standard Time. So I figured, I usually go at 4. So I figure I come in a little early and just do about 45 minutes. But I thank you for coming in. Um, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm good. I'm good. Um, yeah. So what are you up to today? Do you ever think about doing lives yourself? Because I just recently started doing lives. You know. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna talk about. See, I didn't want to talk about anything deep. I want to chill. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about no deep subject. So we're going to talk about food, recipes, things that men can, get in the kitchen. And if they're not a good cook, which the greatest cooks, in my opinion, are men, but men don't have much experience, they can get in the kitchen and cook the meals. I'm going to talk about quick meals with just a few ingredients. Yeah, go ahead and do that because Skins was always telling me that I should go live. I should go live. But I felt kind of intimidated about going live. So, but then when YouTube took a lot of my watch time hours and that knocked me out of being monetized, which, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. Um, then I thought maybe I should go live to build up my hours, and it does. It builds up your hours, and then some people they do very little content as far as video, you know, video, and then uploading it. A lot of people just are mainly lives now because of that reason. And then when you do get monetized, I think as for me, I think that I'll see a big difference in my money too, because I'll have more views and you can one live you could it's possible to build up uh you know 40 plus hours, and for video you have to have a lot of views and people just watch the entire thing, and it can be done because I've had a few videos that was one was like 15,000 and counting, and one on my other page was is more than 10,000 and counting. And some of my other videos are not as long and not as many people. But just like if I do something about a TV series on TV, when they have reruns on that particular show, I get more views. So my views for certain things just are continuous, continuous. So think about it, yeah. Because Skins was always do this faster, Marilyn. You're gonna build your subscribers faster. You're gonna do this faster. And I said, oh, okay, I will. And then I just started procrastinating. Um, but I finally decided to do it and see, and then now I realize that, yeah, he was on to something. He was right about that. I wish I had started it earlier, and then the views the watch time that I did have and they took away, it wouldn't have hurt so bad, would still be monetized. So anyway, anyway, that's that's what I see, you know. But yeah, um, today I'm just going to do like 45 minutes because I don't want to go back to back with getting on zero. So if you have time and if you want some recipes or you just want, it's a lot of fun too because he's got some good people that come to his lives and and see, I like my lives, but I think 20 people in a live is good. um I've seen some people with much more than that, but I don't think I want a whole lot of people in my life. 20 is good. Plus, it must be better and more easier doing live streams than doing videos and editing. Yeah, it is. It is. It's much quicker. It's less hassle. I do my live, and all I do is add things in the description, and that's all. And see, even though a lot of people, and I would like a little more people in my life, and everybody's probably thinking right now 4 o'clock. Well, I didn't even share myself out, but even afterwards, I get a lot of replays. I get more replays than people actually coming in the live because the time slot that I have, a lot of people that I know is around that time. Maybe not exact, but maybe a little before, a little bit after. Uh, I have some subscribers that, they take certain hours and they're building up their business, their merchandise. So they're working while they're watching me, or either they're in the bushes, so to speak, and they're just listening, or um, they wait till the live to finish and then just listen to even if it's 2, 3 hours. They do their housework and cook and work on their business while they listen to my live. So I don't get I don't get all bent out of shape. Like I said, I would prefer that more people would be in a live. But as far as my watch time building, I'm still good. It just makes, excuse me for the noise. I'm on my bed and it's crunching the mattress every time I move. The conversation would flow better if I had more people in the live. It would flow better, and the time would go by, and you know, and of course it would be more watch time. But I'm thankful for whatever way it turns out. And people will come. People will come. But right now, I'm looking at food right now. The home shopping channels is gourmet food. I've ordered things from QVC. I've ordered things from Home Chef, and it takes away the time that I have to cook. So a lot of times I order my food and just put it together, you know, and cook it. They give me all the groceries. They give me a menu card under with directions. So my other channel, it that's that's all cooking with a little bit of mukbangs, just a little bit, a few, but mostly recipes and how to prepare them. So yeah, right now on QVC they have mini cheesecakes assortments. I'm trying to stay away from the sweets because this quarantine make you want to snack, make you want to watch TV and just snack. So I have to get away from that. So I'm not ordering that. But anyway, you got any plans for today? Like after the live. Well, I probably won't do that. I probably won't have time. But I need to go to the grocery store. So that's gonna be my outing for tomorrow. I do that, um, and because of the quarantine, I'm thinking about getting a telescope, a high-powered one, not real expensive, but no more than a couple of hundred, so I can look at the stars and whatever, and then you can hook it up to your PC, your laptop, and then it will show it on the screen. So I'm thinking about when I do that, I'll probably open up another channel and see how that works out with that, because there's a lot of people that's interested in you know, in the stars and the planets, the Milky Way, and so I want a good one. I seen one at Walmart for $69, but I want something good. I might be able to see the moon, maybe, but I want to see the craters. I just want to. I've always been interested in that. And by the time I get it, uh, what's that? The comet that's been going. I wanted to see that. No, no plans. Just watching TV. Hey, that's what I do a lot. Yeah, I thought it would be interesting too, Damien. I thought that to get a telescope, for people that just don't want to spend that money right now, get a telescope and I think that would encourage people to, be interested in things like that. So yeah, I'm going to make up my mind probably within the next 3 weeks, which one I want, because I'm definitely going to get one. I'm definitely going to get one. So um, it's just a matter of finding a, a good price, finding one that's really strong with with a good price. And I've seen them. Oh, those prices are up there. But if I can get one moderately priced and being powerful, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, and for my other channel, I don't want to mix it. Maybe I will do some for this channel and just see how it works out before I create another channel. Because if it will build this channel up significant, why not? Instead of trying to build up a brand new one. So maybe I'll start that way. But yeah, I have some things that I have in mind. Um, I wanted to make my three dogs because they're funny and people love pets. So until I build up uh, the watch time for this, I'll put that on the back burner. I'll put a few up just to get people used to seeing my dogs. And then, you know, tell them to go to my other channel where it's exclusively my pets. Yeah. Because I watch people channel this one guy. I'm not sure where he is. He has cats, he has other animals, but the most interesting one that he has two. I'm not sure what kind of monkeys they are, but they're about 3 feet. So they're kind of big. Um, and he treats them like they're his kid. He dresses. He has a he call them an old married couple. He got a male and a female, but he dresses them. Really, so he dresses monkeys better than people dress their kids. It's like he keep them clean. He washes them real good, and he take them to restaurants. To dine outside. Only a few restaurants will let them bring them on the inside. You know, the little small mom and pop, and he's seated away from the general people, general public. But yeah, he treats them just like his kids, and I love watching his channel. Um, he has a motorcycle. He can only ride them one at a time. So he got their little helmet. um, he just make them look like they're the kids. And so the the male, as he was getting older, he almost bit his thumb off. He had to go to get stitches, go to the emergency because I think he was trying to be the leader. I think, be the dominant one. So he had to punish him. So he kept him isolated. He told somebody he told an expert what had happened, and so they gave him instructions on what to do. And I think they even said that he was testing him. He wanted to be the dominant primate, I guess, and bit him. And it's funny because even the female, she kind of I forget the how did she act? I don't know whether she pushed him or what she did. I don't remember because it's been a while. But she let him know, I don't appreciate you. Hey, B Town, how you doing? How you doing? I was telling Damien about this channel that I watched that this guy got two monkeys that he treat like his kids and dress them and everything. And one had bit him on the thumb, and he had to isolate him for a year, because the monkey was about 3 and maybe a little bit taller, but he had to teach him a lesson. So he haven't been aggressive. But how you doing? I saw that video that you did. That is so interesting, and I'm gonna go. I won't be able to do it today, and probably not tomorrow, but or later tomorrow. I probably can't. I'm gonna read up on that case in his Cosby. I'm gonna read up on that because something kind of fishy to me. Something fishy. Something don't smell right with that, and just with the little bit that you told us, well, it was a lot of information, but even with what you told us, it's like, because I wasn't sure, because I'd never seen a picture of the guy, but I wasn't sure whether it was a hate crime or, or what it was. I don't know what it was, but it just sounds fishy. It just sounds fishy. So I think if more people go back and read that, a live would be, another live would be real interesting. And that affected, you know, Bill Cosby, his only son, and for his life to be snatched away like that needlessly. Yeah. So I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read up on it. But yeah, I was just sitting here because I'm gonna do a live with Zero today at 5 Pacific time. So that's why I came on a little early so I could hold on. So I could do at least 45 minutes or a little longer on my live because you got to take care of your channel first. You got to do your content, your lives. You have to get that out of the way. Uh, support yourself and also support others, but you got to support yourself. So I said, okay, I won't do as long, but I'll make sure I do it live. And I might later on tonight, I might do it, or maybe Sundays I don't usually do live, but I'll see what time slot is good. I'll check everybody's lives and see if they're coming on. And I was gonna try doing a silent live. A lot of people speak against it, but I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem. And what I would do, I'll stay and do comments, but it won't be audible. And then I thought I would take maybe my other computer and put on music where the copyright, you know you won't get copyrighted, the music that YouTube supply. So I thought I would have that down low, because I don't, what's the point of doing something if I'm gonna get copyrighted? Oh, 8 p.m. Is that a good time for you, Midtown? Because I was trying to. Um, oh, thanks, B Town. I'm proud of you too. You be kicking that content out, and you're doing your lives, and so it's like YouTube is not easy to maintain. It's not easy to get those watch time hours and the subscribers. You got to put in some work. Oh, good, good. Oh, thank you. I don't like to check my watch time often, but I checked it. I said, "Oh, I see," because I knew you was running it. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna start running. I run it on my phone. I'm gonna start running tonight. So yeah, yeah. I've been so busy, and like I said, with I had insomnia. So it's like I don't really want to watch a lot of them. I'll let it run because that will keep me, that'll keep me up for sure. So I watch some of it and let it run. If I wake up, then I can watch a little bit, just a little bit more. Not enough to, you know, wake me up, uh, fully. Yeah. So I'll do that. Um, so I haven't read any one in a few days. So I have a list, and I'm just gonna go by the list and do that. And it's a lady that you have partners, and she got a good method. The only thing is I can't do it because I went to see what her requirements was. I forget her name. I went to see what her requirement was, and I don't have time to videotape it because she want to make sure that if your partners say they're going to run your live, that they're actually doing that. So, you pair it up to it. So you videotape it, and then I think you send it to them on Instagram or something like that. See, I would love to do that, but I don't have time. I don't have time to videotape each, um, you know, each live. That you just put your camera up, your camera, I guess, or your phone. And I would have to stay up, and it would just limit me from getting up and doing stuff. Um, so I don't want, I feel like with the group of us, it's got to be an element of trust in there. If I say I'm going to run your live, then I'm going to run your live, and I'll put a comment in the first one, and I'll let you know, okay, I didn't do 20 hours or whatever, or I'm going to run it again tomorrow night. But, I got you though. Uh, but I just can't take the time to sit there and videotape it. Um, I can't do that. I will fall asleep. I just can't. But it's a good concept. Yeah, it's a good concept if you're gonna do it during the day, and some people don't, they're not busy and sit there and do it. Then it's a good concept for them, but it's not for me. I can't, I can't do it because I got three dogs. I got two stations, two channels. I um I make podcasts. I do videos every Sunday, and I pre-schedule those. I get on Sundays. I have gospel music on this channel. I showcase a song every Sunday, and I have it come up. Um, Usually 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I have it come up. So, but throughout the week, I'm trying to see which gospel song. I got to record that, and I want to be at least. I'm only 2 weeks ahead. I want to be at least a couple of months ahead, and then I can I only have to do that every once in a while just to keep that momentum. You know what I mean? So I don't have time. I make time for the people who support me as far as going in people's lives. And then I'll try to go to someone else's live to support them because, you know, maybe I didn't have time to do their videos or at least try to watch their replay. I don't have the time to do it. So I got the information and we communicated it. We communicated, but I just don't have the time. So I'm going to message her on Instagram and let her know, that I just don't have time to be a part of it. I'll say some nice things, but I just don't have time. Yeah, for other people it might work. People that just trying to find something to do and they don't have a lot going on in their life. you know. Um, yeah. You still there? Let's see. Damien, are you still here? Yeah, I'm too busy. I can't do it. My dogs, when I don't pay enough attention, you'll start hearing them. Or if they hungry, you'll start hearing them. And I have to tend to them. In fact, I gotta trim two of my dogs. I just have a little bit, but the oldest one, I gotta give him a haircut because I'm not taking him to because they say dogs can catch the virus. So I'm not taking them to the groomer. And also, I bought a good pair of clippers right before this started happening. I don't know. I don't know whether I sensed it or what it is, but right before the quarantine, I went to PetSmart and they were having a 50% off on clippers for dogs, and I got a good pair that was half price. So I got that. So it's like, you know, when things get better where I feel comfortable about taking them, maybe I take them a couple of times a year just to kind of, even them out or, do things that, because I got to get something to file their nails down. So maybe I'll, take them where that can be done. But I just don't have time. I wish I could remember her name, but, mm-mm. So it's like, I just can't spread myself as thin as I have. And then I was throwing up some ideas up in my head. Is something that I'm really interested in that I think would relax me and just, and I could even take a little driving excursion and go out, away from the city lights and what have you. I'm I'm really seriously thinking about getting a telescope so I can watch. I love watching this. I wanted to get it so I can see the comets, but I don't think I'll have it by then. But I'm just so interested in that. There's so much happening up there that you can't see with the naked eye. So I've been looking for them. They got them as cheap as $69, which I don't want to get a cheapie like that. Um, but I've been just checking. I'm just checking the prices. I want a high powered one, but I'm not spending, no hard money. So if I could catch them on sale, I saw one that was a couple of $100 off. So if I could catch them on sale, that would be good. But see, another good idea is you can connect it to your PC. Um, and this is my understanding. You could connect it to your PC, and so therefore, instead of looking through the actual whole, you know, you can see it on your screen. Wouldn't that be interesting to upload it on YouTube? Especially if I could have got that comment. Even if I did that, why I was on live and people can look, do a, even like if I did a silent live. Yes. And do a live and, you know, have some copyright free music in the background and see how it takes off. I mean, to even having a separate channel later down the line. Cause that's why I cook more on this channel than I do my cooking channel because I'm trying to get those watch time hours up. But it's funny, I'm building more per day. I'm getting more subscriptions on my other channel than I'm doing on this one. Cool. So I'm gonna start doing on that channel twice a week. I try to do once a week, but that doesn't work out a lot of times. I'd rather put some things, on this channel, but I'm gonna start doing a little bit more on the other channel, um, only because it's the subscribers, you know, I get I get subscribers every day, even if it's just one on my other channel. So yeah, I thought that was a good idea because I know the lady from the UK that comes in, General. She was mentioning that had her boyfriend had got her one, and and she could see the space station going around orbiting, and I said, "Oh shoot, I always wanted to get one without going to the Griffin Park Observatory, which I think they closed it right now anyway, but that would be such um a good thing to have on my channel. Um Even if I don't do it live, if I record it, take my PC and have a little, like I said, mini excursion, something to do, go about um past Palm Springs. We're a little small town, so I can see the sky better. Yeah, because I remember going fishing and going further out, and you could just see all the stars, and on a clear day. So, it's just a lot of things that, and like I said, that would relax me. Um, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer and try to be a little early with zero. I don't even remember if he sent me a link that I'm supposed to, excuse me. I don't even know if he sent me a link because he wanted for me to come early. Speaking of the devil, a direct message on Twitter. Oh, he just, that's funny. He sent me the link. So I'm going to have to go in my mail and go 15 minutes early. So you know what? In let's see, in a few minutes, I'm gonna go over to the link. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I have to type that in because I'm on my phone, and then I'd have to do too much. So I hope to see you there, Miss B Town. Um, I'm just jotting this link down. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah. They say when you do stuff like that, oh, good. They say when you do something like that, if you talk about somebody or some, and then they show up or they call or whatever, that means this is what the old folks used to say back in the day. That means they're gonna have a long life. I know he'll be glad to hear that, huh? he be he be glad to hear that. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, yeah, I jotted down the link, so I'd have to copy, send it to my send it to my email, copy it from my email, then go into YouTube. Oh, there's too many steps. So there we go. There we go. Yeah. And you know what? I was on my phone and I was just, looking, how you look at the recommendations, you go down the line that people put different video. Here I see my face all plastered. I say he would have to take the picture that I rather would he would have taken another picture like that's zero. Then nobody asked him to put my picture all up there. Why he put his picture up there, B Town? Why he had to plaster my picture all over there? I'm glad. Well, I don't go on live and have the camera on unless I feel like I'm looking decent. That's why I use my avatars all the time because after I get off of my lives, I know, huh? After I get off my lives, I'm doing stuff. But see, I'm not getting all dressed up and then got to dress down because I got projects. I'm telling you, B Town, I'll be busy. I'll be busy. And then after I go from his live, uh, I was thinking about after I do, excuse me, after I do some things that I need to do. Oh, Lady C, wow. I didn't see that. Lady C has a good live. She hit 100 today. Whoa, that's a lot. I I've had those people, not everybody in the chat. I had, a lot of them was listening, and I was kind of glad they were just listening because, whoo, can you see them comments going, whoo, whoo, just coming in there? I didn't even see that comment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out Lady C. Cause if everybody was in the live where the comments are coming like crazy, I think that would be intimidating for me, Miss Brown. Cause I'm so used to having no more than that's actual people making comments like 9. I think that was the most, and the most views I have was 100 and something views, but it was drama. And I said, if I got to get 100 something views, I think it was 155 or 65. If I got to get those kind of views with somebody coming to my channel with drama, never mind. I thought you knew. No, I didn't. You don't see people on the radio, no. You don't see people on the radio, no. Oh, is she the one that's got the radio podcast? Yeah, yeah. Cause I do podcasts, but I haven't done a live podcast yet. I should do one. Cause for my podcast I use what is that? I forget what I use. Hold on. I don't know, Spreaker for my podcast, and I can go live, I can go live on Spreaker. And I think the way they got it, I'm not sure whether while I'm going live, Spreaker is a live broadcast. I know when I make a podcast, the Spreaker, it goes out to Spotify, Apple. It goes out to four or five different platforms. He hit 100 followers. I think the chat had 17. Okay, okay. See, even if it went to 17, like on StreamYard, on StreamYard, long as people, long as the comments, or if I miss a comment, then I just have to miss it. But that's what you call growth. I was intimidated to go on live until I start doing it, and so if growth to the point that people are commenting and they're going real fast, people just got to understand it's going too fast. I can't read them all. Um, if it goes too fast, you, I'll just comment on the ones. And I think that's on the YouTube side. You can turn it on the slow mode. I'm sure she did. But like I said, I got to investigate Spreaker to see if while I'm doing a live broadcast. But I imagine it does. It goes if I go live, because if I do a podcast and then I upload it and it automatically goes to those other platforms, I don't see why if I do a live it won't go to the platforms either. But I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it because yeah, that's a good idea. Because I do podcasts when I do a particular article because I can do my broadcast. I use my phone when I do a podcast, and it's easier. It's easier, and on Spreaker, the level that I am, um, I can do 45 minutes. If I want to do more than that, the next level. And see, I don't pay much. I pay by the year. I only pay $5.99 a month. And the next stage, the next one where you get more time is 19.90. It jumps 19.99. And that's still not bad. But I'm gonna let you go. I hope people will do the replay because I wanted to kind of gain some some hours. And it's 4:30 right now, and I'm gonna do a couple of things and head on over to zero at quarter to five. Thank you for coming in, Miss B Town. Thank you for running my playlist. You've been so supportive. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you over there at Zeros. And thank God we're talking about food because I don't feel like talking about nothing deep today. you know, uh, not being on the panel. Now, if somebody else is up there and I'm in the comment section, I could sit back. But to be part of it, I don't want to talk about nothing deep. So we talking about food recipes and all that. I'll see what else he got, you know. But yeah. So anyway, thanks a lot. I appreciate you and I'll see you at zeros. Have a good night.